Hello, hello, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XI. I don't know if I'll keep this recording, because it's probably just going to wind up being another failed attempt at Provenance Watcher, but that's what we're doing today. Before work, I'm trying to record a shorter episode where I actually succeed in killing the Provenance Watcher. I made a little bit of gil, got a stack of Dusk Stones +2, got maximum damage bonus on McBain. Wasn't able to get a weapon skill damage enhancement, but the leaf slit stones for some reason are even more expensive than dusk slit stones. I imagine that's probably for some really gnarly upgrades you can get on mage gear for a specific job, like weapons or armor that like people still need. I don't know why they're so expensive, but give me a corundum, baby. Oh, okay. Well then, teleport me to Provenance, baby, so I can suck and die again. This attempt is going to be done with the Warrior / Dark Knight Zerg in mind. We're going to try to hit the damage cap with resolution. This job combination and weapon skill and weapon are how I hit it back when I completed Rhapsodies of Vana'diel, like back in I want to say 2017, or maybe it was 2019. I think it was 2017 though. With Baled plus the Baled gear. It was actually, yeah, it was whenever the Baled, no, was it Baled gear? Whatever. I hit the damage cap on the final boss of Rhapsodies of Vana'diel with this. Although the sword had weapon skill damage +7% instead of double attack +6, but we've got that in our Saluvius leggings +2, so I think we should be fine. I guess one thing I need to make sure of is, do I have... Okay, it says I have a void cluster. Do I have enough void clusters, though? Okay, so we have the maximum amount of void clusters. We can disable Provenance Watcher pretty much completely. I'm going to turn names off. Our trust layout's going to basically be Zaid, Matsui P, Zaid, Matsui P, Olmia, Korumaru, and Apururu, I think. Because we want some stuns, and we want just enfeeblements on it if we can get any. We don't care about tanking, because we're just going to try to kill as fast as possible. Both Matsui P and Zaid stun, so I'm hoping that pans out. We want maximum delay reduction from Double March. And of course we want Shell Revive, Protect Revive from Apururu. And really this is going to come down to whether or not we get any procs, or we get anything really. I don't know how long these screens last. I guess we could pop one and see. 2 minutes? Okay. Well, we might get her done then. I don't think Arcane Circle will help at all, but... meh. Look at that, we have 2106 attack power. It's amazing. Okay, let's suck and die. Let's do this. Wait for buffs to go up. Oh, did we stagger him? I think he froze solid. I think we staggered him. Okay. That's good enough for me. It begins. Got my own HP enhanced because I'm beautiful. We're not hitting the damage cap, but we're doing a lot of damage. Yeah, stun him, Matt P. Fuck his ass. Come on, calm wind. Up. Yes. Yes! Get fucked, Provenance Watcher. Get fucked. You fucking discount Godzilla. We got the Atmosite and the Periapt and everything. I think we were a bit lucky with getting that proc, though, that froze him in place for a little while. That prevented him from casting for a few casts and prevented him from building stun resistance. According to the website, he builds stun resistance, so... He also directly dropped us a Planetus Virga? Oh, it's a staff. Level 99 staff with pretty good stats, except it's pre-item level, so it's not good. But it probably looks cool. I don't know if you get Glimmering Trove stuff from Provenance. Oh, we do. We'll obtain all. I think the Adamas is a shield. Sure enough it is. The game likes giving me shields these days. I actually got a Sacro Bulwark, which is, I guess a different, like a palette swap with the Adamas, from doing A-Man Trove recently. I decided, fuck it, I needed Gil for my Mech Bane, so I went ahead and pumped out A-Man Trove. That's pretty cool. I don't think either of those count as pulse weapons, though. I know he drops his sword, and I think there's a higher tier version of the, thingamajig. Also, just to show you that I don't, like, secretly grind a whole bunch on Warrior and get, like, all sorts of job points, we have spent exactly 1 job point on Warrior, and it was in Berserk effect. So our Berserk gives us 2 more attack than normal. That's it. That's it. Our gear sets, this is our weapon skill setup. You can see it's not very amazing. You know, this is our TP setup. It's fairly run-of-the-mill, mostly store-bought accessories. Actually, it's all store-bought accessories. And then just ambuscade +1 armor. With the one thing being, really good thing being this Luvia's leggings. And that was delicious. Let's look through the damage log real quick and see if we ever hit the damage cap. I don't think we did, but we got pretty damn close. Let's see. Our auto attack damage was beefy. I love having weapons that have over 300 base damage. Look at that. 1600 damage critical hits on auto attacks. Okay, so we had a 30,860. That's like 10% of his age. 49,900. Let's see. Zayd's doing some work. He's doing some work. 43,900 again. I guess that was it. Between our beefy auto attacks and, well, we got halfway to the damage cap. I guess it's to be expected without really any buffing trusts. Like, maybe if we'd used Koltada instead of Almia. But I didn't want to use Koltada instead of Almia because I wanted double march. So, let's talk to these Regal Paw Prints and see if we get cutscenes. We saw your daring feat through the eyes of the clairvoyant, witnessed the glory. No finite combination of words could ever suffice to praise your gallantry, comrade. I remember hearing that the fabled stone which rid Vana'diel of its darkness long ago had, in days of the gods, a guardian, a deific deterrent. I would not have believed it still stalked its former demesnes, until today. Although vanquishing this primeval protector was undeniably a heroic deed, I fear the dragon will not go so quietly into the night. You may have set it to slumber for now, but as something seems to have angered this bruised sentinel, it will likely stir again soon, reawaken with a vengeance. I realize this thought is rather discouraging, destroys the mood. However, such is the reality of this surreal situation. Yet this guardian's absence does not correspond to Provenance's destruction. That much we gathered from using a clairvoyant, beneficial bug. Were time and space to collapse around us, perish the thought. Forget it even crossed my mind. As I hope you recall, this is the origin of all Vana'diel. Should this place cease to exist, it would be the end of the whole realm as we know it, none too pleasing. Oh, the chills that petrify my spine, freeze me in fear. Sorry, but if we continue on this morbid topic, I will be reduced to a shivering mass of frazzled fur, a scaredy cat. I see no apocalypses on the immediate horizon. All clear. It may be best to have to leave hypotheticals for another day. I believe the old adage is, let sleeping kids lie. I need to stop being a prisoner of my own imagination, a cellmate to insanity. Moving on. Well, that's a one-liner you could put on Twitter. Or, well, say to someone, who's mentally, self-centered. What do you plan to do about the crystal century, that mineral marauder? It may be impossible to completely quell the fires of its rage, but we can at least snuff them into somnolence. From flame to flicker, each occasion this foul-tempered fiend is put to bed should buy the realm time to recover, even if those halcyon days be fleeting. On second thought, let us assume the dragon can be slain, cleaved and shattered. Because Provenance is intricately intertwined with the rest of Vana'diel, a deft change here could positively realign the fabric of the realm. Oh, how interdimensional travel has addled to my mind, dispatched my sanity. No one has ever witnessed something of that magnitude, and probably never will. There is no reason to entertain such... Ah, how I loathe the sound of serpents. It rings of futility. Let us depart, Conwent. I see no need to go charging back into battle so soon. Once bitten, twice shy. That was basically a ludonarrative attempt at explaining why, when this was current, you were about to go farm Provenance Watcher 8 billion times. There is one last scrap of information I must report before you journey off into the sunset, disappear from our sight. We must remain behind, cannot accompany you. Why? Did we not discuss the reason earlier? Explain it at length. This dragon will not slither away on its own, for that we need you. Cooperfried knows of our intentions as well informed. He should prove helpful, if not a little loquacious. At any rate, the depth of your altruism knows no bounds, breaks all limits. This is the least we can do to repay you. Ultimately, the decision to return or not is yours, especially because we have already entrusted the fate of the realm to you once. Made you do our bidding. Oh my, do not misunderstand. You are more to us than a simple dupe, no mere cade's paw. Please forget you ever heard that remark. This is where it all began, where all light, all life first shines. Perhaps one day, you, the one from our plane of existence, will spread his wings here alongside that lass, your partner in flight. Of course you will. Myriad realities emanate from this single location, and to it they all return, reflected back. It is likely you two could convene even before death. As with the realm itself, Vana'diel's inhabitants lead as many possible lives as there are sunrises. One pair could be on their way even as we speak, engage in idle chit-chat. Surely you have experienced life on one of these variant planes of existence before. If not, you most certainly will. Then again, should you be putting your trust in a cunning feline such as myself? However, you can trust the world to change, paths to diverge. Provenance may be both the beginning and the end of life in Vana'diel, but the possibilities that lie in between are endless. Be true to yourself and you can grab the world by the scruff of its neck, never again needing to worry about which path you tread. Okay, ballin'. Ballin'. Where do we go next? Let's see. Do-do-do-do. Okay, so now we exit, now we leave. Of course, first we trade these face displacers, because dicks. The wonders thou hast witnessed yonside this distortion eclipse any phenomenon in my encyclopedia of experiences, Kupo. Mayhap the stars have aligned for this day, and this day alone. Incidentally, hast thou ever pondered, excogitated, or ruminated on the genesis of this celestial body we call home, Kupo? I profess to have tried many a time and failed at each. I comprehend not a whit, Kupo. Canst thou imagine the scale, the myriad events interlocked so spectacularly as to lead us to where... To lead us as we are to this specific point at this particular moment? If thou cannot, take heart, nor can any creature that measureth its lifespan in years instead of eons. Awash in the eternal flow of time, individuals are naught but flotsam. Such is true equally for the most notable noble and the most abject almsman, Kupo. Death is all that lieth at the mouth of the river, yet maugre is foreordained nature. We struggle mightily against its current, Kupo. I don't know what the word maugre means, but Final Fantasy XI teaching me more words again. Were I queried as to the beauty of life, that is the answer I would give, my crystal culling compatriot. Okay, I'm gonna look up that word, because I don't know fucking what it means. Today we're gonna learn, viewer. In spite of, notwithstanding. Yeah. Howbeit, mine answer may differ from thine, as thine may from another's. A single consummate conclusion doth not exist. Any search for one would tax the mind needlessly, Kupo. And yet one thing is for certain, we have all our own interpretations, and from those spring forth an infinite number of possibilities, Kupo. I am me, thou art thee. Our current lies but droplets in the sea. Thou art encompassed always by alternate realities, and the choice to change is always present, Kupo. Kate Sid hath conferred one such choice upon thee, Kupo. Should thou desirest to traverse the primordial plains of Provenance, but speak my name, and I shall come swooping to thy aid. 'Tis my station to ensure thy safe passage to a new dimension, a new reality, Kupo. Fare thee well, Calmwind, and may the wisdom of the Magians help lead thee to thine own light. Okie dokie. I think that's the end of Voidwatch. At least its main story. Like there's still some side Voidwatches that we never did, but I don't know if I care enough to do them. Yeah, ad infinitum and forever, basically, I guess. Far from being the center of destruction, Provenance is the source from which worlds of possibility shine forth. For those who survive their trials in this ancestral land, the true adventure has only just begun. Okay, so, like, we'll step back in the Provenance and see if we get another cutscene from the Regal Paw Prince. But I think that we're actually done. Like, I think that if I want to kill Provenance Watcher anymore, like, it's completely optional. Like, I don't need it to complete a storyline. I don't need it to get a fancy title. By the way, we probably have a title. So let's check that out. Let's see, profile. Witness to Provenance. Oh, that raised our mastery rank. We've been mastery rank 2 for about forever. Completing this quest line raised our mastery rank. How about that? Okay. Nope. Looks like we don't get any, no cutscenes for us, so. Well, what to do now then? We could go start barking up the trees of, the Seekers of Adoulin storyline in earnest now. I guess we could also go and try to do the Zilart Voidwatch and the Chains of Provenance and the Aht Urhgan Voidwatch. I guess we could do that just to, you know, just to show you other bosses that you probably should have seen, would have seen back in the day. Ain't nobody going to Provenance without having done those, if I remember right anyway. I might be remembering wrong, though. Let's see, do we have enough tally for a Gabi box today? Yesterday was my birthday, you know? Oh, we don't. Sag. Also, yeah, I lock-styled into full Soluvias because it's the same model as full Ares, and I figured to myself, we're going to war with Provenance. We're not... Like, I was fully ready. Like, I bought medicine off the auction house for the first time in forever. Like, I was going to use all my temp items. I was going to switch weapons and fight fetters if need be. I was planning, like, if my Zerg didn't immediately work, like, if it was still alive by the time Mighty Strikes ran out, and fetters were dropping everywhere, because that's what would be happening if it was still alive. You know, I was gonna like try to get strategic with it. I was gonna try to, you know, wrestle with it till the time ran out and stuff. And well, I guess that didn't need to happen. You know, we killed it in like 6 weapon skills with a whole bunch of auto attacks in between, and we got that shit done. So, I guess we'll start with the Zilart one then. There should be a Voidwatch officer in Kazam named Hildegard. Or a Gushing Spring in Rabayo. I don't remember how we're supposed to know this. I do know that we'll be able to whoop all these monsters' ass pretty easily because we beat freaking Provenance Watcher. Like, you think we're gonna have trouble with little weenies? Hey, baby, I killed Provenance Watcher. Treat me with respect. You need to talk to me? You must be mistaken, as I'd never play the role of a bleeding heart for a jackanapes like you. Oh, she just called us a jackass. But wait, how do I... how do I start it? How do I start it? Okay, this flowchart isn't showing me what I want. So how do I start it? Obtained from Kirin and Norg. Okay, so apparently we gotta go to Norg, actually. Huh. Well, that's good off my nose, I guess. I don't know how much we'll get done in the next, like, 20 minutes or so. I don't have a lot of time left. Yeah, I should probably stop in about 20-25 minutes. So this is going to be a shorter one, he says, still planning to make it almost an hour. But, yeah, we killed Provenance. I'm super happy. Like, I hated having that... I hate having boss fights or anything like that hanging over my head. That's Keel. Where is Kirin? So you fancied yourself a hero, eh? I guess you look the part enough. How about I let you in on a little secret? You ever heard of the Voidwatch operation, haven't you? Well, I'm in charge of doling out missions for it in these parts. The official line is that the Grand Duchy of Juno oversees the whole organization, with local branches in each of the 3 nations. But any sailor worth his salt should already know that. Elsewise, I'd be suggesting pulling up the kelp out of your ears and paying attention. Anyway, protecting multiple nations is difficult. You're ceaselessly running long and lonely border patrols, lest a sudden squall blow your hard-won peace clean to flinders. But you know what's easier to control than borders? Information. The extent of it that gets released to the public amounts to nothing more than the mud-caked tip of Zug the Shoreleaper's massive spear. The more deftly you hide that unpleasant intelligence, the safer the citizens feel. However, even a tiny point of truth can rip a nation to shreds if it pokes through. That's why you have to keep things under wraps, you see. Just like the old adage asserts, ignorance truly is bliss. So this is where we come in. We handled problems the Duchy and other nations don't want to dirty their pretty little white-gloved hands with. Think of us very unofficial and very well-paid deck swabbers. Of course, this means being as black-hearted and cold as the void from which these abominations strike, and since so few know of our existence, we can go about our business in our own fashion. We need not concern ourselves with the political quagmire people call diplomacy. The long and short of it is, we're a necessary evil. Come to think of it, you adventurers aren't so different from us. As long as you can reap a reward, you'll do as needs doing without so much as roll the eyes. And that's exactly the kind of attitude we need. So what do you say? Want to earn a little coin by slinking through the shadows? Yes, I'm intrigued. A laudable decision. Now pay attention, because I'm not going to repeat myself. We have operatives stationed in both Kazam and Rabeo. Scratch their backs and they'll scratch yours. What's this? Scared already? I can't hear myself think over the sound of your knees knocking, so pull yourself together till I have had my say. I never said this had to be a solo mission. Well, other adventurers have enlisted with us, most of them so strong they could eviscerate the likes of you with a fingernail. Any of them should make a fine companion. As much as I would love to prove my strength to you on the battlefield, as officers are tasked only with supplying the locations and names of your targets. So there. Oh, and you better show some initiative from start to finish, or you won't be getting anything from the pick sides. I hear the rewards from completing these tasks are quite the treasures, too. Should you happen to chance upon some courage within that craven heart of yours, you may also fight alone and save them all for yourself. Ugh, I've had enough of that repulsive mug of yours. Get out of my face and come back when you have actually done something. Halt! Belay that order. I may not like the look of you, but you'll be needing this nonetheless. Even a dim greenhorn like yourself knows that Ashenstrand Abyssite looks like, right? Just show this to my fellow agents in Kazam and Rabeo. I'm sure I don't need to tell someone of your oh-so-legendary stature that it's used to call forth Voidwalkers. Okay, I'm not going to read the rest of that, because I'm I want to get a move on. Back to Kazam to rub it in that lady's face that we're not a jackass. Hey, pretty lady, won't you give me a sign? I'd do anything to make you mine, oh mine. I'd do your bidding and be at your beck and call. Aw, she still thinks we ain't shit. Instinctual craving, what? Of course you'd say that. Why else would you wear the hot Kazam sun sizzling your flesh? Oh, how the aroma invades my nostrils, pillaging my senses until nothing but that instinctual craving for... I'm very sorry, I have terrible concentration problems. Are you also a cannibal? Or were you thinking about my sweaty dick? Okay. Oh, she might be a cannibal. Okay. So I guess we'll pop on over to Rabbi-O and find Gushing Spring or whatever his fucking name was. Because we might as well, right? Like, there's no reason not to. We got to do both halves of the Voidwatch and Zilart regions, which is basically... It looks like it's going to be 3 monsters throughout the jungles and the deserts. Okay, he's right next. He's literally right next to the water. As befits his name. Also, I fucking love how the Mech Bane looks. I know it's not the best greatsword these days that warrior can use. I know the Rayetic Algol and the Montante +1 or whatever. I know they're both better by a pretty good bit, but I do not care. I don't have access to those yet. Okay, so we started both paths, and see, he said Western Altepa Desert. Kuftal Tunnel and Quicksand Caves. Yeah, I don't remember what any of these are really. I do know we're gonna kick their ass though. It looks like from this flowchart, what might have been the addition for these ones is it looks like we're gonna have to deal with ads every fight, possibly. Which in our case probably means ignore them unless we have to kill them. So the only way we'll have to kill them is if they do something like cause fetters. Oh man, did I miss full moon last night? I did. Ugh, I need to go after the Kraken Club again, but I just don't ever... I've got plenty of seals, I just keep missing the full moon. I don't even actually believe in the full moon, it's actually a good length of time to wait. Like, wait for till you can make a full moon, just because if you're trying to do it, just pump it out, pump it out, pump it out. Then, usually what'll happen is you'll run out of seals and just be out of seals constantly, and like you won't feel like you actually got anything meaningful out of the up in arms BCNM. And that's mainly because like you get 55k guaranteed from it, but doing that once, like 55k is not very much, so might as well wait. Oh, hello. Oh, it's a Sabotender. This could go horribly wrong. If it's got 10,000 needles, we might just die. But I think we'll be okay. Maybe we'll be okay. Yay, we don't need that. All I cared about was killing you. I guess we'll just float on over to, float on down to Cuffville Tunnel. I wonder how much damage Soul Eater's actually adding to our weapon skills. I know at full HP it's adding, if we were Dark Knight main it would be adding like 240 to every hit, with a little bit less, you know, because it takes 10% or 8% or whatever of our HP for every hit. But since it's sub, we're only getting 5% of the HP as damage. But even so, that's still like 125 or something like that, or 121. Yeah, 121 damage per hit added. Which on our auto attacks, if you think about that, like on a non-critical hit, that's like whatever 1/7 or 1/8 of a thing is percent-wise. Let's see, what's 1/8 as a percent? Well, 1/4 would be 25%, so what, 12.5%? Yeah, 12.5% more damage per auto attack hit. And then, you know, that's the thing I like about mounts. You don't actually have to get off them before you zone. That's pretty nice. in all honesty. Also, we're just going with a semi-standard trust layout because I don't know jack shit about any of these monsters, and I just figure, eh. I just know none of them are Provenance, and so none of them should give us trouble. He said. While one of you out there is like, oh, how are you gonna deal with this one? Because it'll kill your ass, bitch. But yeah, there's this Zilart path we gotta do, and then there's a Tavnazian path we gotta do, and then an Aht Urhgan path we gotta do. And after we get done with these 3 side paths, we really will be done completely with Voidwatch. And if I have full videos dedicated to doing each of them, like from the very beginning instead of, you know, the first, what was it, the first 10 minutes to killing Provenance Watcher, and then like the first like 25 minutes to doing all the cutscenes associated with that. Like, if we get a full like hour and a half, I think maybe like 3 or 4 videos to complete all of them, assuming we don't get what the fuck pwned by something. So, which if we do, I'm gonna be like a little bit salty. But I feel like if we do run into any problem monsters, we can probably handle them by using void clusters. Tangaroa, huh? You're the boss from Abyssia Grauberg, except it's not. Uh-oh, looks like he might have a shit ton of HP. Oh, we procced a weakness trigger. Yay, weakness. I love weakness. Okay. Alright, now we can... Oh, Soul Eater's not back up. Oh well. We'll make do. We'll make do. Are we doomed? Oh. We were doomed? Is that cool? Has this thing got like a Doom aura? Have a doom screen, do we? Oh dear God! Oh wow. Okay. I don't know how we get rid of the doom aura. Oh jeez. Okay. Problem monster number 1. This thing's got a doom aura. I guess I'll have to look it up. Right, quick. Maybe we have to kill its head to get rid of its doom aura. I don't know. Tangaroa. See. Okay, literally all it says is that occasionally uses Venom Shell, returns in the shell, and regenerates. Any defeated adds will respawn at this time. While in shell, gains heavy poison, which increases at lower HP to 200 a tick. Plague and Doom Aura. The Doom Aura will likely defeat all trust summoned by the players. Healers tend to prioritize the player when cleansing Doom. Doom Aura can proc immediately again after being cleansed, forcing healers to cleanse you again. Okay. Shell mode can be staggered. You know, like with a weakness trigger. Okay, so I guess our best bet is just use displacers and hope we get a proc and kill it before Doom kills us? I don't know. I didn't think we were gonna have problems this soon. Now I feel like a fool. Damn, magma steak looking fine. I wonder if I can make that. I've got cooking 110. It's a lot of attack. I'm spending 100k on food right now. Let's see. Well, at least not for like a single food that I'll probably lose. We got any red curry buns? They were pretty standard back in the day, and I imagine still are considered. Oh, there's only a stack of +1s. You know, I said I wasn't going to spend 100k or whatever, but I'll make an exception for high-quality red curry buns. Damn it. Okay, cool. Okay, we've got food now, that means. So let's see. Yeah, I guess what we'll do is we'll, okay, I think by the time we get to the question mark and have all our trust summoned again, we'll be able to kill it. We'll just use damage dealing trusts. We'll use Zaid, Matsui P, Olmia, and we'll use King of Hearts and a Pururu, I guess. And we want King of Hearts for Dia 3 and Haste 2. And I guess he casts Curse as well, but hopefully, like, it doesn't come to that. I think the intention is you're supposed to use you're supposed to have done the get the key item that gives you temporary item Doom screen. You're probably supposed to use the Doom screen during this, or have all your players bring holy water and just move away from the boss, I guess. I don't know. It turns out it's not related to the ads, so level 99 warrior with an really good looking great axe there. Unity great axe. Ice Cora +1. It's got 21 attack, 4 store TP, double attack, magic damage taken, and then augments that give it triple and quadruple attack and 45 more. That is a really good great axe, I gotta admit. The base damage on it's a little low in my opinion. Only 277 with no damage augment, but having double, triple, and quadruple attack on a weapon, as well as, I guess that was like, what, 60 accuracy on your most accurate weapon? If you need to hit something, you're going to hit it, and you're going to be getting TP out the ass, too. So it might actually be really good, I don't know. I prefer having the 304 base damage on McBain that we have. We actually have more base damage on our McBain now than a level 99 item level 119 relic greatsword or Empyrean greatsword. Of course, that's before they added in augments related to an event called Odyssey, and with that event you get more base damage on your relic as well as greater weapon skill damage for the associated weapon skill as well as some other stuff. And so yeah, the McBain isn't competitive ever since those augments came out, but there's obviously also the great swords I've mentioned before, the Raetic Algol and the other thingy. Okay, let's try this again. We're gonna use Rift Clusters and we're gonna Soul Eater your ass. Yeah, we want to use 5. I'm not chancing it. I'm killing your ass. Alright, Tangaroa. You earn the honors of being my first problem monster. Yay, I don't care about the pick side. Woo, we did it. Let's see. I don't know if it'd be faster to just run out of here and then... yeah, but I think I'm just going to run out of here. Oh, wait. Well, actually, I need to go ahead and stop and finish getting ready for work and leave. Man, I was hoping to get done with at least one of the paths in this video. Damn you, Tangaroa! You were a mild inconvenience. But, yeah, I guess, thanks for watching, stay safe, and have a great day. And I'll see you again next time, where we will proceed to try to finish up Voidwatch, and, I guess not get cocky about it, because who knows, we might run into more Tangaroas, or even another monster as problematic as Provenance Watcher. We'll just have to wait and see. I really hope we don't, though, because right now phase displacers cost way too much money. They cost way less money if you finish Rhapsodies of Vana'diel first, but I'm trying to go in order. Yay! So anyway, again, thanks for watching. Have a great day.